Hi, this is Yawanda from inkwelleditorial.com, and I just wanted to do a quick little video about Amazon's KU, Kindle Unlimited program. I just finished giving one of my live webinars, and it's something I touched on in the webinar that I wanted to go into a little bit more detail about. I have changed my mind about Amazon's KU program. And again, KU stands for Amazon's Kindle Unlimited program. And for those who don't know what it is, it's a program whereby you can read all the books you want. They call it, read all you want program. Basically, that means that if you pay one price, $9.99 per month, and you can check out up to 10 books at one time. So you can have 10 books on your Kindle app, whatever, and be reading 10 books at one time. And all you have to do to get another book is check one of those back in, and then you can check out another one. So for self-published authors, this has it had great ramifications for self-published authors when it first came out in the summer of 2014. I've been writing romance since 2013. And so when I first started, this program wasn't around. So you would write a book, publish it on Amazon, set a price, and the person bought the book, and you got paid. Well, Amazon's KU program changed that. With the KU program, what it is as an author, you opt to put your book in that program, and if a reader checks it out, then you get paid by a page read instead of being paid by the book. You're paid by how many pages a reader reads. So say if a reader checks out your book and they only read half of it, if your book is 100 pages and they only read 50 of those pages, then you only get paid for those 50 pages. Now, how much does Amazon pay? That varies according to, it varies every month. Amazon sets a pot of money for all authors who are in that program. So like it's May of 2021 now. In April of 2021, that pot was $35.5 million. So all authors who are in Amazon's, who have their books enrolled in Amazon's Kindle Unlimited program, they get a share of that pot. And so the page read worked out to be about 0.00450 per page. So basically about in and around a half cent per page. Again, this changes every month, which is another thing that can be frustrating for writers, because it's hard to know, how much money you're going to make. Amazon, in your Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing dashboard, you can see, how many page reads you're getting every day, just like you can see sales. So you do have a way to track it. But if somebody checks out your book and they don't start reading it until a week later, then you don't get paid until they start reading it. So again, it's just much more intricate way of making sales than just say if somebody logs on to Amazon and they buy your book, then boom, that money, you can see the sale right there. But page reads, you got to wait until they start reading, and then they may never finish. They may check it back in without finishing it, and then somebody else checks it out. So, but the thing is, it can be lucrative. And the reason that I changed my mind about Amazon's KU program, because when it first came out, I hated it because I tried it. It cannibalized my regular sales, in the sense that, a lot of readers just started reading only free books. So for those of us who didn't have books in Amazon's KU program, we weren't making any money, or we were making significantly less money, because why would somebody pay to buy a book for $2.99, $3.99, 99 cents, whatever you set your book price at, when they can just go and read as many as they want for free for one low price per month? But like anything that's new, in business, you have to kind of let the dust settle to see how it's going to work out. I stayed away from Amazon's KU for years. Like I said, I tried it in, I think it was 2014 and 2015. I tried it again, I think in 2018 and 2019. And then, I stayed out of it. but it's 2021 now. I have a goal of earning $10,000 per month just in romance writing. And I figured one of the easiest ways to do that is to enter my books in Amazon's KU program, because I have over 60 romance novels and novellas published now. So I have a catalog of work under me. And I chose to enter my series, all of my books that have more than one book in them, in the Amazon KU program. I have a couple of singles in there, but mostly my series are in Amazon's KU, and most of my singles are out. So I'm still diversified, but not gonna lie, just earning more money in Amazon's KU. And the reason I changed my mind about it is because, like anything in business, you just have to stay abreast of the times. Things change. And so I think Amazon has trained a certain, segment of readers they only look to read free books. As a matter of fact, I'm in some Facebook forums and stuff like that. And I hear, some readers say, I never pay for a book. I only read what's in KU. So, and it's not to say you can't make money just being, by not being in KU. You can. In my opinion, though, it's a little bit harder unless you're an established writer like a Nora Roberts or a Danielle Steele or something like that. But as a new romance writer, in my opinion, it's one of the easiest ways to start building a readership, because it's hard not to sell free. You say, hey, my book is in here, check it out. And most people will just stumble across it because, number one, romance writers are prolific readers. Industry research shows that they read on average of a book a week. Some read a book a day. So they read a lot. They're constantly looking for new, good material to read. And if your book is in there and they stumble across it and they like it and they go on to read it, then what they do is they look for other work. So if you have, if you're just starting out and you want to start to build a readership, in my opinion, it's an easier way of going about it. Again, you can make money without being in KU. In my opinion, though, it's just a little bit harder. And so, it's easy to stick your book in there. Or like if you're like me and you're trying to get to the next level as a romance writer, I think it's hard to ignore KU, ignore Amazon. And a lot of people knock Amazon. They say they're a monopoly. They don't want to publish with Amazon. And I get it. I'm an entrepreneur. I've been freelancing since 1993. So I'm out here trying to scratch out a living every day. And to be beholden to one company, it's kind of scary. But I'm a writer and I have diverse income streams. I have 4 different writing income streams. So romance is not my only one. So being all in with any one thing, again, I like diversity, but Amazon is the elephant in the room. In my opinion, if you want to make money writing and self-publishing romance, it's hard to do it without being on Amazon, whether you're in KU or not. But in my opinion, because over the years, people have gotten used to reading free books. And I think there's a certain segment of reader who just won't pay for books. And if they're paying that $9.99 per month to Amazon and they look for free reads all the time, they don't even look on the paid list. I think you're missing out you could be missing out on a significant readership there. So that's why I changed my mind about Amazon's KU program. Again, as a business, you have to adapt to the times, and no matter how much you hate it or it goes against the grain of the way you like to do business, sometimes market forces just move you in another direction. And so that's why I've changed my mind about the program. A lot of my books, I think I have like 28 or 29 books, but basically half of my current catalog, and this is May of 2021, is in Amazon's KU program. I've started spending money on ads, which I, did intermittently before, but now I'm kind of all in with them. And another big reason I decided to do it is because even though I was wide, and some of my books are still wide, and what I mean by that is they're published all over. They're on Barnes and Noble, they're on Apple, in addition to Amazon, they're on Drafted Digital. So they're all over the place. But I went all in with Amazon because still, even though I was wide, over 90% of my income was still coming from Amazon. And so when I looked at it, I had to go, numbers don't lie. And that was going down, meaning more of my sales were starting to come from other outlets, but it was just so slow. And like I said, I have a goal to earn at least $10,000 per month by the end of this year, 2021. And I wanted to speed up the earnings process. And this was a way that I decided to do it, put my books in KU and to start spending money on Amazon ads. So again, I'm a longtime self-published romance author. I have written over 60 books. I started self-publishing in 2013. I used to speak against Amazon's KU program because I didn't like it. I still don't really like it, but it's just where the market is these days. So that's why I changed my mind about it. All right. I hope this makes sense. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. And I'm always checking my YouTube channel, so I'll get to them. And there's also a link to my romance writing course below too, if you're interested and you want to check that out, and link to a free webinar that you might want to sign up for. That way you can ask me anything. If you're interested in writing and self-publishing romance for a living, you definitely want to tune in. Again, the webinar is free, and I do it for free just so you can learn about, is this for you? That way you have all the information you need to make an informed decision. All right, I hope this has helped, and I'll see you next time in the next video. All right.